If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome back to the Chelsea career mode. We spent 2 seasons at Chelsea right at the very beginning of the FIFA 16 year, and we are returning now to try and win as much as we possibly can in season number 3. We have, as promised, stepped up the difficulty from world class to legendary. We'll now be playing on the most difficult setting that there is available on FIFA, as we were in the previous career mode, and it will all be, as was the case with the West Ham series, live with the Facecam right in front of you here to add a fresh dimension to the Chelsea career mode this time around. As expected, the board want us to win as much as possible this season. I think I actually deleted the emails, unfortunately. We have been given a budget of £80 million plus a wage budget of 512,000. It was initially just a transfer budget of a flat 88 million, but I've altered it slightly with the adjustments that we've made there. They want us to win every competition: the Champions League, a domestic cup, whether that be FA Cup or Capital One Cup, and the Barclays Premier League. And I'm going to need your guys' suggestions, letting me know what to do with this squad. We have a number of incredible world-class players and also a handful of good promising youngsters as well, and it's a case of knowing who to send on loan, who to move on if they're slightly aging, and who to maybe bring in as well in some particular positions. We have the money to spend, so finances aren't an issue. I will quickly give you a rundown of how the first 2 seasons went. In case you weren't with us when we were at Chelsea previously, I'll give you a quick rundown here so that you can tell exactly what's been going on. We won the Community Shield with Chelsea against Arsenal on penalties at the very beginning of season number 1. We finished 3rd in the Barclays Premier League, as you can see on your screen there. However, we were victorious in the Champions League, so 2 pieces of silverware to date. Champions League and Community Shield in season number 1, knocked out in the quarterfinals and the 5th round of the Capital One Cup and FA Cup respectively. In season number 2, Eden Hazard forced his way out of the club. We had to sell him. £85 million was the price tag. I believe he went to Real Madrid. We finished 2nd in the BPL in season number 2, so an improvement there. Unfortunately, knocked out in the quarterfinals of both the Champions League and the FA Cup, and a really early exit in the Capital One Cup. Although with the introduction of Neymar and Bale to the side, we are hoping for a world-class season here on Legendary, so to speak. Maybe you could say a legendary season here on Legendary. If we can win as much as possible, then this season could go down in Chelsea folklore as one of the best in the club's history. If you're looking forward to this new season here at Chelsea as much as I'm looking forward to making it again, and drop the video a like rating, and of course subscribe to the channel as well to make sure you don't miss out on any further episodes. This will be coming to you at 4 PM every single day of the week, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out. I will quickly show you the squad report. I'll sort by positions so that you can help me make the decision as to what to do with this squad. We have money available, that's not going to be a problem. Thibaut Courtois is still my number 1 goalkeeper, as you can see here, aged 25, 86 rated still, but hoping for some growth out of him in the not too distant future if possible. 17-year-old Lorenzo Santoso is definitely going to play a part though this season. He looks fantastic already. We've been training him throughout seasons 1 and 2. Jamal Blackman is currently out on loan still at Stevenage on a 2-year loan deal. When it comes to right back, I play Azpilicueta at right back as my number 1 right back, and we have Mario Gaspar as a rotation player. Kevin Ristel is a youngster that could potentially have some first team football in like the Capital One Cup, but he'd probably be best suited to going out on loan. When it comes to the centre back positions, my starting 2 are Rafael Varane and Kurt Zouma. However, we do have John Stones here as well. As you can see there, Thomas Callas is of a decent quality actually, 78 rated at 24 years of age. John Terry is still here. Probably won't play any football for us thanks to the sharp decrease in his stats. However, I am planning on letting JT retire at the club, unlike Chelsea are doing in real life, which is particularly disappointing. Not sure what to do with Omaruo. Was out on loan the first 2 seasons, probably because of the advancement in Thomas Callas's stats and performances. Won't see much first team football, so he would either go out on loan or be sold. Again, choices with youngsters will be left down to you guys. When it comes to the left back spot, like I say, Azpilicueta is playing right back. He's 83 years of age right now. The number 1 left back is David Alaba, 87 rated. He's a recent acquisition from season number 2. Jose Gaya is my rotation left back. We do still have Baba Rahman at the club, but he's probably going to get moved on or sent out on loan. He is currently transfer listed, as you can see there. When it comes to the holding midfield positions, still playing 4-2-3-1, of course. Nemanja Matic is first name on the team sheet for those two positions. 88 rated, 93 stand tackle, 91 short pass. He's just a world class, one of the best central midfielders in world football on the game. Not had the best of seasons in real life, obviously, but on this save right now, one of the very, very best. Ramirez can play alongside him. However, I have been playing Cesc Fabregas alongside him and actually playing Paul Pogba at cam. So you'll have to let me know what you think about continuing to play Pogba at cam, and maybe we might move Cesc on. He's 30 years of age now, still rated at 88 overall. But Ramirez has been playing very well for us if I cast my mind back to the first 2 seasons we did here at Chelsea. Basalic will probably go out on loan. Do we have any other centre midfielders? We do, don't we? Nathaniel Chalobah is out on loan. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has been playing a role for us in the CDM spots, and I'll continue to train him. So if Cesc goes, then we need a new partner at CDM for Nemanja Matic, or maybe we could just play Ramirez or continue to train up Ruben Loftus-Cheek, or maybe drop Pogba back to CDM and buy a cam. Again, the decisions are up to you. When it comes to the right-hand side of midfield, Gareth Bale is number 1 on the team sheet. Willian soon behind him as a backup. You can see how good his stats are right now in season number 3, 85 rated overall. Now we do have a youngster, Simon Klunte, in fact 2 youngsters, Jack Mattock as well. They'll both go out on loan this year if possible to try and get them as much first team experience as we possibly can. Victor Moses is currently transfer listed and we'll be looking to move him on, as on the left hand side we do have Neymar as starting in that position and Pedro as backup. However, Pedro would like to leave or play more. Now, obviously, Neymar's going to start ahead of him, so we might consider selling on Pedro and bringing in another rotation left-sided midfielder. Again, it's up to you guys. All the decisions will be made in part by you guys. Nathan is my backup cam, considering I've been playing Pogba in that role. However, if we drop Pogba to CDM, we might need another cam. Something to think about. I would probably prefer to play Pogba at cam though. He definitely excelled there in the second season, more so than he did playing CDM in season number 1. So something to bear in mind. Charlie Musonda will go out on loan or be sold. He's not good enough, so he'll be moved on. Izzy Brown, I'll probably loan. He's disappointed, I think, at the amount of games he's been playing, which is understandable considering Gareth Bale and Willian are starting ahead of him. When it comes to the striking positions though, Diego Costa is still my number 1 striker, 88 rated overall. He's still currently out injured for another 2 weeks with a broken elbow, but he'll be back in full training sooner rather than later. 94 finishing for Diego Costa right now. Kennedy, we've been utilising at striker and out wide, as he can play on the left hand side too. His stats look great. He's particularly quick. Bertrand Traore, also fast, very good on the ball and a top finisher too. Despite only having 79 finishing, he banged in quite a few goals for us in season number 2 in this series, and I would like to keep him on to do just the same in this 3rd season. Dom Solanke will get sent back out on loan, and I think I'll probably sell Patrick Bamford. He spent most of his time out on loan in this series, and he's just not going to play for me, unfortunately for him, so he'll get moved on. And the rest of the options with regards youngsters or new signings or selling on aging players like Cesc and Pedro, I'll leave those decisions down to you. So you need to let me know in the comments section down below, what do we do with those particular signings? It's up to you. We'll be playing the pre-season friendlies against Pohang Steelers, Fiorentina and Fenerbahce in the next episode, and obviously taking into account some of your transfer suggestions that you give me in today. So make sure you drop the video a like if you're excited about the return of this series. I definitely am excited about the return of this series, so hopefully you guys are too. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There was a My Player episode that went up earlier on this afternoon as well, so check that out if you missed it. But for now, for Sunday afternoon, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.